Hope to figure out. I tell everybody to get one of these. You get put on a boil order for your city, your state. You go off grid, you go camping. You have this. Now people say, well, I take bottled water. You do not know how long. What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323, TREV2323. Subscribe, like, and share. Today I am going over the zero water meter, okay? I am a DIYer, I am a YouTuber. I follow other DIYers and other YouTubers, okay? We had the Brita filter that goes on the sink faucet, and I've done reviews on it, and it was pretty good. It was so easy just to turn the filter on, the filter off. But the cartridge for that Brita filter on the sink actually was pretty heavy when it was filled with water. So our arm, our faucet that it was connected to, cracked off. Just so much of the weight moving the faucet. So I said, you know what, we got to go back to a pitcher filter. And following other DIYers, this zero water filter outdid all the rest. Even them Berkey filters, if you're a Berkey filter user, this one outdid the rest of the Berkey. Now I myself, I have my own pH meter and TDS meter. The pH is for the alkaline and the acidity in the water, and then the TDM meter is the parts per million. But when you buy these, they have their own in here, so I'm going to see if my TDM meter matches their TDM meter. So this right here, it's supposed to be one of the best ones on the market. We got it at Menards, but they do have them at Walmart, and they're $29. It is a 5-stage filter. This little thing is a 5-stage filter. It's $30, but the cartridges they have, we're gonna buy like 3 more, because if you're ever in a need, like right now we're just filtering faucet water, right? But if you're ever in a need, like even if we go camping and we're camping or whatever, and you're using the camp water, just put the camp water through here. So then this way you know it's purified, you know everything's good, okay? So let me unbox this really fast and we'll see it comes with. I see it comes with the little meter there, so let me figure out how to get this open. Man, can you imagine being the guy in the little thing working here to figure out that you gotta close all these and figure out all these? Alright, well I'm throwing this away anyway, so let's do it the easy way. Ah, see how easy that was? Okay, here's the meter. Here's the meter. Here's water testing, and then they give you coupons off of the, oh that's awesome, coupons off of more filters. I've done the water testing before. 5-stage filter, 0.00 dissolved solids, purest tasting water. They got a link that you could tell them or whatever. There's daily coupons, and it has all the performance results in there. All the performance results that this removed. And like I said, being a DIYer and following other DIYers, I did watch a guy test this right here against $100 filters, and this compared, this little zero water filter actually compared to a very, very, very expensive reverse osmosis filter. This zero water filter compared to like almost $1,000 or a $1,300 reverse osmosis filter. So let me get this up right here. Certified to reduce lead, POAs, and PFOs. Certified to reduce lead, PFAs, and PFOs. Okay, so here's all the directions. Here's how to fill it up. Remove lid, put that in there. Cleaning instructions. Clean your device using water. Rinse soap thoroughly dry for 30. Additionally, rinse exterior filter with warm water for 30 seconds. Twist, push up and twist, and then fill it up. So I guess I gotta wash it and everything first. And the filter doesn't go on from the top. The filter goes on from the bottom. That's pretty interesting. It looks like it goes on from the top, but from what it says it goes on from the bottom. So I guess for right now, I take it out the top. This is what you take it out, but it actually screws in the bottom here. So let me go ahead and do all this washing, get this all washed up and everything, dry it, and then we'll do the test. This is one thing that's pretty awesome. I'm just noticing if you do have it on the shelf, you could just get your water this way. There's a button right here that you could use it kind of as a faucet that way, where you don't got to pour it this way. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now I've been reading about this. You know, I washed it, I dried it, and these are pre-flushed filters already, so that's pretty cool. But the bottom is solid. You stuck over here? Press the top button, you can run out. The bottom is solid, so I have no idea where the water is going to flow from. So this is pretty interesting. So it says there may be some condensation on the lid, which there is condensation on the lid, because they pre-flushed these filters with purified water already. So these are pre-flushed, okay? But this doesn't go in from the top. This screws in from the bottom. And it says, be careful so you don't cross-thread them. There is a gasket on the bottom. Okay, so that's in there. And this is a pre-flushed filter, so it should be ready to go. You know, a lot of the other filters, they put 2 or 3 through. Now, I took a picture because on the filter, on this filter, the bag that it was in, it got all the different cities and states, all the different states, and what the average ppm is per state, and parts per million, or from the TDS meter. So it says for you to go on there and you to compare your states, but if you could do your testing, to go onto the website and let the testing know in your area, so it keeps updating constantly. So like I said, this is pretty cool, because if you have this at the edge of the thing, you push the button and it fills up the cups with water. Now on the front part of it, oh, can't even open it up. Oh, I just broke it off. It just snaps on. The front part of it, it doesn't pour through the filter. It just pours out. So I'm wondering where this water is going to be. Oh, there's a one little hole on the bottom of it. So let me push that back down. There's one little hole on the bottom that this is going to come out from. So let me fill this up and we'll see what's going on. So you can see that's where it's draining out from the bottom, right there. That's where it's draining out from. So it is going to take a while to fill this up. So I'll come back to you when this is completely filled up. And we're going to do it on the first try. I know it's going to take a while, so we're going to fill this up and do these tests on the first try. Okay, so I filled it up halfway. I sat wrong on the chair. The cushion is in my crack. Now it says to do this test with, oh shoot, glass jars, okay? Or not jars, but glass. But I always do them with just plastic. So I filled these up with tap. Trust me, I just use my tap water. Okay, so this one, I just filled it up halfway, and I didn't pre-flush, okay? It says it's been pre-flushed already. Okay, so that and that. One of the things people, this is a smaller one, one of the things people will probably get upset with is filling these smaller ones up so much. Alright, so that's kind of all the water that was in there because the filter is so big in there, okay? Now if you look at them, the actual tap water looks clear. I'll do it this, and then if it doesn't come out right, I'll pre-flush it, and then we'll go from there. Now this is their TDS meter. This says how much parts per million is in their water. So I'm gonna turn it on, and there's a little level that you put on here. I'll be damned if there's 0 parts per million in this water. Zero. That is coming out as 0. Now let me, well, it shouldn't make a difference because this should be higher. That's why I wanted to do that one first. Insane. 153 parts per million. 0 water was 0. Tap water is 153 parts per million. I didn't wash this jar. This is a brand new plastic cup. The jar that wasn't washed is 185 parts per million. 155 parts per million. That is insane. Now the water from the tap looked clearer than that water right there. Zero. This is blowing my mind right now. So to make sure theirs wasn't rigged, I have my own. Mine says this has 0.1. 0.1. 149, 149, 173. So theirs is pretty accurate. I'm gonna let this dry. Theirs is pretty accurate. You don't know, mine says Vivos on the product. Okay, so we gotta let these dry because I want these to dry really good. Okay, shut them off to the battery. Now this is amazing. Zero water did filter out absolutely everything that was in the kitchen faucet. Now what I'm gonna check is the pH of the water. And people say, but why do you need to test the pH of the water? The pH I have to test because on average, my, hopefully it's dry enough. I got blueberries. So the rest of the plants, let me take this off. The rest of the plants need like around 6.5 pH, but blueberries need 5.5. They need more acid. So that's why I test the water in here. This is going crazy on me right now. Okay. The reason why I test the water is because my faucet on average is 6.5 pH, which is okay for plants. But for blueberries, they need about a 5.5. So I have limes, and in the season, I just crush half a lime and I put half a lime in the dirt because it makes it more acidic. So I'm going to see what the pH is in the water. Now, if this is right, this is not good because it takes no, actually, it does make the water more alkaline, and more alkaline is better for your body. The alkaline is 8.2. 8.2, and alkaline water is better for your body, but for my plants, I'd have to take it down to 6.5. Now, right now, the alkaline is saying 6.79. .79. So the alkaline in the tap water, now this is interesting. The alkaline in the tap water is 6.79, which is okay, that's average. Now this is saying 7.04. Let me try to dry it out. So it's within tolerance, but the zero water takes out more acid. Not that much more. Now in the beginning, we could do this again. In the beginning, it said 8.06, 8.06. Now it's 7.06. See, the more I mix the ppH meter, the more it's reading differently. I was getting excited there. 6.5. On average, I'm coming around 6.5. So the alkaline, okay, let me show that test. We would have to redo that test at a future date. I got to dry that one off. In the beginning, the first run, these were coming at about 8.6. 8.6 from the zero water. That means it's more alkaline. And then I put it in here, and it was 6.79 from the faucet. So in the beginning, this water had more alkaline and this water had more acid. So the alkaline water is actually better for you than the acidic water. Now, if you drink pop or Gatorade, that's putting more acid into your system and your body needs more alkaline in your system. But that's completely a whole different story. This zero water blew the tap water out the water. But in Chicago, it's not bad. ppms is not bad. There's other states that have really higher parts per million. 001, 147, and 147 in Chicago is really not bad water at all. But let me tell you the difference. The Chicago water has the chlorine in it, the fluoride in it. They put so much stuff in this water, and this strips everything out of the water. All the chloride, the fluorine, and everything, the chlorine, the fluorine. So if you're going off-grid or if you're going in a camper, this right here would be one of the best things to take with you. You could take one of these with you. They give you one because now our water was testing at 1.58 or 1.85 ppms, okay? It says to change the filter when you're at 0.006 ppms, 0.006 ppms. Now, if we're running at 1.85 or 1.58, I would probably let it get 0.020 ppms. You know, you don't have to change it. So what it's saying is with the higher ppms, the higher stuff your water has in it, which I'm going to put the picture of all the states, the less usage you're going to get out of this single filter because it's working harder to get more stuff out of your water. So wherever you live, you should get a TDS meter anyways to check your water. Here in Chicago, my TDS meter is 158 or 185. I said it in the beginning, is what my TDS meter is here in Chicago. Okay, now this is 0.001, so it's taking the chlorine, the fluoride, the lead, whatever it is taking it out the water. But it's also saying that we have very good water in Chicago. The pH meter, I would normally have to let dry better, but dry, when it was dry, the alkaline was 8.0 in this one and 6.79 in this one. But when I went back and forth, it averaged out to about 6.7. So that's still good drinking water. It's not very acidic, but I know my blueberries need a 5.5. So this water would not be given to my blueberries. The tap water would be given to my blueberries, but I put a little bit of lime in my tap water. Either way, this is $29. You could get it at Walmart. You could get it at online. You could get it at Menards. It's the zero water. The zero water. They give you coupons to buy the extra filters. They give you the TDS meter, which is accurate because I have my own TDS meter. And it says basically take this with you and test the water wherever it's at. And I am going to go online and I am going to know what my water is at. So all this is really good water to drink or to whatever. So what I'm going to do with this water is I'm going to go pour it over the top of my worm bin because I got my worm composting bin. So now it'll get nutrients so I don't waste the water. Now it's going to get nutrients from my worm bin that I collect to water my plants. All right, either way, talk to you later. Hope this helped. Hope to figure out. I tell everybody to get one of these. You get put on a boil order for your city, your state. You go off grid, you go camping. You have this. Now people say, well, I take bottled water. You do not know how long the bottle sat in that water. And so what happens is why there's date is on bottled water, why there's dates is because the plastic breaks down and leaches into the water you drink. So this right here, your water's in and out and in and out, and they give you the meter, so it's not just sitting in there to break this down. Okay, you got different levels, it's going up and down, so it's not just sitting. You store cases of bottled water, the plastic break down, and the plastic leaches into your bottle. So I'm going to do with these meters, I am going to pick up a plastic bottle, and we're going to check this out. But for right now, this water is going to get poured into my fish tanks and my worm bin. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. And I wish I had smell-o-vision. My wife is making a fresh pot of beans over there, and it smells amazing in there. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.